moment, they're thinking, Sykes-Picot happens. The British and the French drop a map for the Middle East. That was the plan. Because really early on, the Zionists set their goal on 80% Jewish.
Oh, so they wanted 80% Jewish.
They wanted 80% Jewish because the already existing population. That the Christian and Muslim populations living in Palestine had to be expelled in some way. In other words, they were thinking like U.S. settler colonial project or the South African settler colonial or the Australian settler. They were taking...
Because they just don't know better. That's what they've learned.
Maybe it was just in that moment they're thinking, Arabs are subhuman. We can deal with them however we want to. Moment they're thinking, Arabs are sub. It doesn't matter.
It's a cycle, right?
It's a cycle. It's a cycle of one person putting another person into a subhuman position, which is ironic because that's exactly what the Europeans were doing to the Jews. And then now the Jews are turning around and doing it to the Palestinians. So that's what they set upon doing. Sykes-Picot happens. The British and the French drop a map for the Middle East where they're going to carve up the Ottoman Empire and Persia.
That was during the First World War.
This is during the First World War. So this is after Theodor Herzl creates Zionism. And in the process, the British... They give Istanbul to Russia, and then northern Iran will go to Russia. Southern Iran will go to the British Empire. Iraq, Syria, Lebanon will go to France, and then Jordan, Palestine will go to England. The Izmir area will go to Greece, and the Antalya area will go to Italy. Another thing is the British love to divide and conquer. So, they told India, you can go independent, but we're going to have to split you in two.
Pakistan.
When they invaded the Hausa part of Africa, they told the French, you take the north, we take the south. When they were doing Sykes-Picot, you take the Russians, you take northern Iran, we'll take southern Iran, right?
So divide and conquer is an actual strategy, or was it realized then?
It is the British playbook. We're going to go in, we're going to split you in two, and now you have to work against two empires. Good luck. That was the plan.